right, everybody, I'm super excited today to bring you day one of our 7-day quick start. Hopefully you had a chance to watch the welcome video where I laid out kind of the process of where we're going. Rather than revisit all that stuff, we're just gonna get started. As we get started though, a couple of things. Number one, have the 7-day quick start guide in front of you. We're gonna use that throughout this process, so you are going to want to have that handy. So if you don't have it, hit pause and look right below me and you will see a link to download that document. Number two, I need you to be coachable here, okay? I'm gonna walk you through day by day exactly what to do. I need you to do that and only that. Don't skip steps here, okay? Follow this simple process. As you can see, we've invested a lot of time and money into this website to train you. We didn't do that because we had something that we thought might work. We didn't do that because we thought, oh gee, maybe this will work. No, we did that because we have used this system and we have trained people with this system for quite a while now, and the system works. So just follow the system, easy. All right, let's get going. Who are we and what do we do, right? That's what I always like to talk about, who we are and what we do. Find and support people who want to get healthy and fit by helping them achieve their goals. Note, your job is to help other people achieve their goals, okay? Not your goals, but their goals, okay? Now, hopefully you have somebody who sponsored you into this business who understands this. And they're working to help you achieve your goals. It's one of the reasons they sent you here, so that you can get a good, nice start and be successful. But this is really what we do as coaches, it's kind of how I view my job. What do you do? People ask me, what do you do for a living? And I tell them, well, I'm a Team Beachbody coach, and what that means is that I help people achieve their health and fitness goals. Some of the people I help achieve their health and fitness goals and their financial goals. But that's really what I do. I'm a teacher and I'm a coach, so I help people achieve their goals. And this is really what I feel that we do at our core. It's also what I really love about this business. All right, 3 vital behaviors. These are the 3 things we're gonna talk about over and over and over again. I'm gonna go in depth into them today, but just for a quick overview, there's 3 things. Invite, invite, invite. We're gonna talk a lot about that over the course of the 7-day. That's really what the 7-day training is about, is inviting people. Being proof the product works. That means that you are on the path to health and fitness yourself. And personal development. That's about getting better upstairs, okay? Because a lot of this is how you think. Now, what I want you to just notice is that if you're proof the product works, you're gonna feel good. And you're gonna look good. If you're into personal development, you're gonna think the right way. But if you don't invite, this business is not gonna jam for you. That's the activity that makes the business go. The other 2 are all important as well. But the reason we're gonna focus so much on inviting is because that is really where the magic is at. Invite, 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 okay? If I could put a 4th invite on it, then I would also put a 5th invite on it, because this is the key to the whole deal, okay? So where are you gonna invite? When are you gonna invite? It's pretty simple. Everywhere you go, everyone you meet, okay? Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I am expecting you, every person you meet, to instantly, hey, be a part of my challenge group? Absolutely not, okay? I'm gonna show you the system of how to invite people as we go through this 7-day period. But you should be talking to people everywhere you go. You should be talking to people. We're gonna talk about form and how to understand, about people's family and their occupation, their recreation, okay? So that you can maybe figure out if that person you're talking to is a good candidate for one of your challenge groups and an invite. But really, you wanna be inviting all the time. It's simply a matter of numbers, okay? It's simply a matter of numbers. Technique helps, but numbers matter more. What does this mean? What am I talking about? It's really simple. What we're gonna do as part of our 7-day training is we're gonna ask you to put together a list, okay? I wanna have about 30 names on that list. Why do I need 30 names? Why do you need 30 names on that list? Because in the beginning, before you have a lot of really good technique, which you have to practice, like doing pull-ups or push-ups or whatever, you get better as you do it. Before your technique is really honed, you're gonna wanna invite 30 people to get about 5 to say yes. And when your technique gets better, your ratio gets better. Maybe you can get to 30 invites to 10 yeses. That's really good. But what matters more, even then, is the total numbers. Even when your ratio, you got to figure out what your ratio is, and then you know how many people you need to invite versus how many people are going to say yes. See, way too many people who try to invite 5 people thinking all 5 are going to say yes, and that's going to be the basis for your challenge group. This is not how this works, guys, okay? And I want you to trust me on this one because we've really seen this happen and how it works. 30 invites to start a 5-person challenge group. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? So, I mean, how many challenge groups do you want to start? How many people do you want to enroll in taking the Beachbody Challenge? Because it's just a simple matter of doing these numbers, right? You need to understand that if you invite 30, 5 will say yes. So, okay, if you invite 60, 10 will say yes, right? You just double your odds, okay? That's really what we're talking about here in the beginning. I love this quote from Jim Rohn. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. 3 vital behaviors, basic fundamentals, same thing, okay? This invitation process is the meat of what you are going to do as a Team Beachbody coach. Now, you're also going to learn about a lot of other things, and there are many other things in this business. It all starts here. It all builds on this. So that's why I want you to really carefully follow this information and listen to what we're talking about throughout this 7-day process. All right, being proof the product works. This is really an important aspect of what we're talking about here, right? You know, if you're not into health and fitness, and that doesn't mean you have to look like Shaun T, you know, it doesn't mean that. I don't look like Shaun T, but I'm healthy and I'm active and I'm doing the things with my life that I want to do because I am proof the product works, because I work out and I drink Shakeology, okay? If I was going to tell anybody, and I told a group of people last night, we had a little get-together last night, and what's the foundation of this business? It's Shakeology, right? Because people can get fitness products from a lot of different places, including Beachbody. They can only get Shakeology from coaches. That's our baby. That's our product, okay? So if that's my flagship product, what's the one thing I make sure I do every single day? Take Shakeology. Because that's my flagship product. And as I take it every day, I started taking it in 2009 when it was released at the Coach Summit. And I started taking it every day and I noticed right away, wow, that gets great energy. I remember being at Summit and I had like 4 of them, you know, because they had different flavors and mixed differently, and I had like 4 of them and I was like, wow, like I drank a bunch of coffee. I mean, I instantly noticed all of this energy. The more I took it, I then noticed, wow, that last kind of, you know, 5 pounds that was just kind of stubborn went away. Huh, that's good. Okay, and then I noticed, I started to think, after about a year, I started to think, when was the last time I was sick? Had the flu. You know, I used to be one of those people, my wife was a teacher, elementary school teacher, and I had little kids in school, you know, and they bring a cold home, and their immune systems are bulletproof, right? So they're out there and they're, you know, they got a sniffle and I'm in bed for 4 days. I started to notice I'm not sick anymore. I started to develop a story about Shakeology for me. So when I talk to people, I have a story to tell them that's about Shakeology. So you've got to be on Shakeology. That's the flagship product. One of the workout programs, okay? This is another essential element, okay? I've done a lot of different things. You know, for those of you who know me, you know that I did triathlon for a while. I was a cyclist. I still surf. I ski. I mean, I've got a lot of other sports that I'm involved with, and I do. But I can tell you that every single time I pick up, I'm doing Body Beast right now, every single time I pick up a Beachbody program and commit to the 60 or 90 days of doing that program and start talking about it, you know, because it's a part of my daily life, my business grows. My business grows faster than it does when I'm off doing something else, okay? So it's important that you do one of the workout programs. If you don't, you know, if you're concerned, okay, you know, maybe you just finished P90X and you're like, wow, that was 90 days, that was really tough. I'm not sure I want to start something super intense. I need a little bit of a break. That's okay. Put together a little hybrid workout schedule and do that for 30 days, you know? But use the Beachbody program so you can talk about the Beachbody program. It's just like Shakeology. It's the same sort of thing. Track your progress and talk about it. You see, what's the most effective marketing that Beachbody has? In my opinion, the before and after pictures that people take. And they'll pay you $500. They pay $500 a day to somebody for those photos, right? track your progress and talk about it. What's going on for you? Are you gaining muscle mass? Are you getting faster in whatever sport you may be doing? What's happening for you as a result of these two things? What's happening for you? Be a success story in progress. Okay, not everybody's going to be the $500 daily winner or the $1,000 monthly winner or one of the quarterly winners or one of the finalists. That's okay. Again, you don't have to look like Shaun T to do this business. What you do need to be able to do is be able to develop a story around Shakeology and the workout programs. That's really going to help you through the invitation process. Okay, so let's move on. Personal development. Here's how to think about this, okay? Personal development is fitness for your mind, okay? You need to develop a bulletproof mindset. That's the way I talk about it, a bulletproof mindset, and that's what's really going to help you in this business, and not just this business, really in any business. A lot of times I hear, in our business, you have to learn how to think a certain way. I think that's true in any business. I practiced law for 10 years before I became a Beachbody coach, and I wasn't super successful with it. I was a decent lawyer, but I wasn't a great lawyer. And I believe the reason I wasn't a great lawyer was my brain. It was the way that I thought. I didn't have a bulletproof mindset. I talked myself out of a lot of things, and I was really my biggest enemy. And the reason was I just never focused on it. No one ever told me it was important. When I became a coach, they said, hey, this is important. Start by reading 10 minutes of a good book and listening to 10 minutes of a good audio. And I did. I started there. And then I've been to a lot of seminars. I've done a lot of stuff. As we go through your journey as a Beachbody coach, you're going to get deeper and deeper into personal development if you really want to be successful. And I don't know whether you really want to be successful or not, but what I do know is that the people who do personal development, they really want to be successful. I don't know anybody who's super successful as a Team Beachbody coach who hasn't really taken this seriously and understood that these are 3 vital behaviors. That means you do this. This is vital to your success. So let me make some recommendations. Go for No. Go for No is a great book. It's a short book. I think it's about 79 pages, and it's a small little book. There's a link down below here to all the resources I'm going to talk about, so we'll make them easy to find for you. Go for No, great little book about how do you think? What's your approach? Do you continue to ask until you get a decision, and that decision is a no? If you get a yes, keep asking, okay? So you get a no. What does that look like as you get through the invite process? To put it simply, Shakeology Home Direct? Yes. Okay, how about a challenge pack? Thought about that. Okay, you did. Okay, a challenge pack. Well, have you thought about becoming a coach? It's free if you get a challenge pack. That's going for no. And maybe the last one is, no, I'm not ready for that. Okay, cool. Let's just go back to the challenge pack then. That's what this book is going to talk to you about, and that's the mindset that you're going to be able to approach people with if you'll read the book and learn. Audio. Building Your Network Marketing Business by my good friend Jim Rohn, who I've never met, but is one of the people I consider to be a mentor of mine. Okay, I've listened to a lot of Jim's audio. This one in particular is great. It's about an hour long. It's going to give you some perspective about what our business is all about and what are the key skills you need. I can tell you I've listened to this audio no less than 100 times. Okay, that's how important this audio is to me and my career and the way I think and the way I build my business and the way I teach people how to build this business. This audio also talks about that numbers and technique thing, okay? There's a really great discussion about numbers, and he uses batting average as a way to talk about it, and I think that'll really help you. Again, links down below, get that. Weekly National Call. I consider this to be personal development. Monday morning at 8 a.m., it's about a half an hour call, so I get more than 10 minutes of audio a day. They do rewards and recognition, and then they bring on a successful coach or, maybe one of the trainers to talk to us about what's going on. What are you doing that's successful? Listen to this call and listen to the people on the call and listen to their mindset. They all have a mindset that allows them to be successful. Okay? And if you don't have that mindset already, you need to develop it. And I can tell you from personal experience, that is entirely possible because I came into this business with a mindset that was set for failure, and I changed the way that I thought, and all of a sudden, kaboom, things went crazy for us. All right, this is the Weekly Fit Club Network team call. That's us. You get to hear me every week at Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Again, instructions for both these calls are down below. We do something similar to what national does, right? Corporate does. We do rewards and recognition, and then we have maybe a new diamond coach or somebody who won a success story, or maybe it's me, or maybe it's my wife Monica, talking to you about whatever it is that we feel is going to be important in that particular week. Okay, there's also announcements on that call. You're also going to get, as part of your registration with this site, you entered your email address. Look for emails from us, okay? We're going to be sending out emails that are going to have personal development related stuff in them. It's going to be specific to Beachbody, and I want you to really focus on that stuff, okay? It's going to be important that you really take this seriously. Future options. Okay, some other good books that I really like and audio that I really like. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. It's about getting things done. Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Excellent book, and it's about the compounded effect of doing the little things every single day. You know, this business, guys, honestly, it's not a sprint. I think sometimes people approach it that way, and like, I'm gonna run as hard as I can for the first month, and then in month 2 they go, I can't run that fast anymore, so now I'm gonna slow down, and I can't even run that fast, so now by month 3 they just kind of crumble. That's not what this is about. This is about going for a short run every day, okay? A short run every day. That's what this is about. Showing up and being consistent. And just think about it. You know, let's compare it to fitness. I love fitness analogies, and I think they fit really well in this business. If you've just finished P90X, you know that the first week was brutal. The second week was a little bit easier. The third week was a little bit easier. Then you got to recover. Then you went into phase 2 and kind of went through the same thing. But what you know is that you're a heck of a lot stronger at the end of it because you showed up every day and did the work. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's the compound effect. Okay? Art of Exceptional Living. This is a 6-disc CD. It's actually on CDs. 6-disc set, really good for the car. I can tell you, I probably haven't listened to that 100 times because it's obviously a lot longer. But I can tell you that this has helped me get through some really difficult times in my life. Not just my business, but my life. It's helped me reflect and learn how to think about things and go, you know, okay, this is just a tough time. And, you know, here's what Jim Rohn says about that. That I really highly recommend, not just for your business, but for your life. He talks about how to live well. Not just how to be good in business, but how to live. You know, that's a part of it. But my hope for you is that your experience as a coach is going to be more about how your life changes than how your bank account changes, okay? Bank account's important. Bank account frees up a lot of things for you, but you can live better. And I learned really early when I left my law practice, I was making less money as a coach than I was practicing law at that time. Now I'm making way more money as a coach than I was practicing law. But I learned how to live better. You know, we pared down our budget, tightened our belt, and I was so much happier because of the approach that I had to the whole thing. And I realized this is going to be really good, and it really changed my life. Also, in the Coach Online office, which we're going to talk about in a minute, there's a Success tab. You can actually find, I believe, this audio in that Success tab. And we'll probably have some instructions down below on how to find that. But there's lots of great stuff in there. You know, if you just go in there and search Jim Rohn, you're going to find some good stuff. I know there's Jim Rohn stuff in there. Zig Ziglar is another one. Zig, Z-I-G, Ziglar, Z-I-G-L-A-R, I think. Zig Ziglar stuff is really good. He's from Texas, got a big Texas twang, and he's great. I love Zig. All right, homework. Every day we are going to have some homework, and today is really the big homework day, okay? So I don't want you to look at today and go, oh my gosh, every day I'm going to have that much stuff to do. No. Today's homework is important, and it's the biggest, I think, the biggest day of homework that you have as far as stuff to go do. Okay. Where I started, step by step, okay? I'm going to ask you to do all the stuff on this list, and I'm going to ask you to do it in the sequence that I've given it to you, and I don't want you to move on to day 2 until it's done, okay? Because day 2 builds on day 1, day 3 builds on day 2, you see where I'm going with this, right? Follow the instructions that I'm giving you here, okay? Again, I didn't pull this stuff out of thin air. We've tested this, and it works. Coach Training Academy. You no doubt received an email from Beachbody welcoming you as a coach. It directed you to the 7-day quick start, which has a bunch of links to the Coach Training Academy, and it probably directed you to go to the Coach Training Academy. What we have done, then the Coach Training Academy is a great resource, and you'll see if you look down below here, and part of your homework today, it's going to be videos they're taken right out of the Coach Training Academy. Beachbody's got some incredible resources. I don't want you to go into the Coach Training Academy yet, okay? Because there's a lot of other stuff in there that it's tempting to sort of go and look at and spend a lot of time, and for me, it just has more information than you need in the first 7 days of your business. I'm giving you all of the information you need straight out of the Coach Training Academy. Just watch it here. Okay, and just trust me on this one. Again, guys, be coachable, okay? You know, when your coach tells you you're doing insanity, don't do, max plyo on day 1, right? There's a day for it, but it's not today. Today, we're going to start with the workout on day 1. That's exactly the way I want you guys to approach this. Stay here, do the work here. All right, again, great resource, Vital Elements on our site. So here's the homework, okay? And again, there's a little to-do list down below, so you don't need to jot this down, but so we're going to do the 7-day quick start. That's a review of kind of this process. So again, it's going to just give you an idea of where we're going with this whole thing, and that's from Denise Needham at Corporate. It's going to show you the next video how to set up your profile and your websites, how to set up your teambeachbody.com website, your Beachbody Coach website. Don't forget about your Ultimate Reset website. There's one for that as well. You also have a Shakeology website, of course. You'll be able to set all those up and start building your story with your teambeachbody.com profile. Also, how to use teambeachbody.com. There's a lot of really great stuff there. The Super Gym is something I use every day. I schedule my workouts using Super Gym, and I love that. The forums there are really, really great as well. I'm going to teach you how to use the Coach Online Office. That's how you manage your business. It's also how you get to that Success tab stuff, and a lot of other resources like logos and videos and all this stuff that's going to help you share about Beachbody as you're inviting and as you're marketing. And we'll go into that another day. Also want you to watch the How to Earn Part 1 video that we've put on this site. That's going to talk to you about how to make immediate income, right? That's what we're looking for here. We're going to set some goals as we get into this, okay? And one of those goals is going to be, it's right there on the 7-day quick start, for you to get your product paid for in the first 30 days. This is going to show you how to do that. So really pay attention to that. The other stuff is just kind of, it's go here and click this and type in this and set up this information. Each lesson is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes, so that'll give you an idea of kind of what that is. Again, make sure that you do all this stuff before you move on to day 2, because we need all this in place. When you finish the homework today, you're going to have a fully functioning Team Beachbody coaching business, okay? Then I'm going to tell you what to go do with that, and I'm going to teach you how to invite people to the Beachbody Challenge. Check off that first box for those 3 vital behaviors. Make sure you're doing the other 2 as well. Get the books that we talked about, the Go for No and Building Your Network Marketing Business. Start listening to that stuff. Start reading Go for No once you get it.